What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. Guys, I know it has been several days since I made a video. I was on travel. I took a vacation after, years. Finally decided to take one, and just the internet and the people that I was with, it was nearly impossible to record videos early and post it. But I am here, and things are going to be back to normal. I don't know if you can tell, I'm probably a little tanner than what I've used to be. But anywho, I know we made a video about 5 days ago, so a lot has happened since then. And we're going to be talking about it here. So don't worry, nothing crazy happened. We're still back to the normal schedule. If anything, you guys get a nice break from me too, but don't get used to it here. What we're going to be talking about in today's episode, and we last left off talking about something massive forming here. And now we're going to see what has actually formed since this consolidative standpoint. Because if we look at these cryptos, lots of things are actually taking place here. When you look at XRP, we have this beautiful technical indicator here. We could tweak this up to include the current fractals, resistances, supports, however you want to call it here, and say, hey, we are still inside what appears to be this large descending triangle forming here. But then we look at Solana, which is still forming an ascending fractal here. Ethereum is starting to breach through top price ceiling, but if we include a little run to the upside here, like to include the top resistances here, the wicks, this then says, hey, we didn't actually break through it just yet. Bitcoin has managed to explode and go parabolic, something that we have been anticipating, expecting, and waiting for many days. So we did see this recent break literally the day after I made my video, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The day after I made my video, we closed right here and we started to rally up. So once we had that confirmation right above here, that was the opportunity to buy in and long, because this is an ascending broadening wedge. We then have VONG, which is on the up and up, but now we're starting to consolidate just a bit lower here. Same thing with the S&P. Again, nothing that I'm like too overly concerned over. VONG as well. Nothing to be like overly concerned about as well. And then we do have like gold. The price of gold is absolutely insane. We're seeing like a $4,000 rally. I actually want to start tracking gold. I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but I do think it is fairly, an important indicator. I think we might actually like remove Solana. I know you guys like Solana. If you guys disagree with that, let me know and we will look at another cryptocurrency. But I think for the time being, I could probably just add it in to the chartings here. That's certainly a possibility. Maybe that's what we'll do for just a little bit here, is add the price of gold, because it's another commodity that I think is important, and I do have lots of gold, so might as well, start tracking it here and see where exactly this can move to, because we've just been exploding. And I think we're going to have to jump to like the weekly charts here. Actually, there might not even be a point to tracking this, because it's just exploding to the upside. But we'll take a peek at it in today's episode. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, 59 on the Fear and Greed Index, huge reversal since we last left off. We were trading closer to like 32 on the RSI, maybe 39. And then we recently exploded all the way up to 59, which is incredible if you ask me. Huge reversal. This is what we expect. This is what we anticipate. Main reason is because when we become so clocked to the other side, when we become so in the market of fear, we typically can see reversals, rebounds to the upside substantially. And you can see over the past week, 9.8% for Bitcoin, 11.4% for Ethereum here, 20% for BNB. Solana's at 11%. Like, all these cryptos are exploding in price. And I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. We are starting to see a nice, kind of reversal out of things. And it's certainly a good indicator, if you ask me here, that we're starting to see volume come back into the markets. But we might have missed it. That's the sad part, at least in regards to my technical indicators and analysis, because you guys have had 5 days to pay attention. I've watched the markets here. I've wanted to make videos, but just the internet upload speed was horrendous. It would take a day practically just to upload, and then I'd have to wait. You know what I'm saying? So it would come out late anyway here. I know I still could. I don't want to make excuses as to why I wasn't able to make the videos. But regardless, we're back in it, making daily uploads here. And you could just see markets are starting to rebound up now. Huge volume coming in. And that's a good sign, and we'll see, because some of these cryptos haven't actually broken out just yet. They have seen runs to the upside, which we were able to capitalize on, but there is still plenty of room and potential to continue to head upwards here. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. You can see with like XRP, for example, here, we have a huge bull flag forming here. Lower high, lower lows. We have yet to breach either direction. I know I've consistently tweaked the top resistance here, but with good reason. We have yet to breach previous highs. So we are still in a lower high, lower low fractal, filling in this gap, and volume is slowly dying off, you can see here. And as we get squeezed and constricted, we're looking for a price pop, a bullish one. Typically, how we enter this, which was bullish, is going to be how we exit, which is also ideally bullish here. But you can see what we could do is trade around intra-trade within this technical indicator, which we've been doing. Each time we rebound off bottom support, we know we're going to rally up. And each time we hit the price ceiling, we know we're going to rally down. And then just here, it's just a couple, 2 weeks ago, we knew, hey, we hit bottom support, time to buy in for a long. And then we hit that top price ceiling. So unless we breach this yellow resistance early, which is certainly a big possibility, more than likely we're going to start to see a descent here, a correction, unless we break through that top price ceiling. But otherwise, we look phenomenal. I truly believe we look really good. There was no major bull run on XRP that we missed out on here. Maybe a small little reversal recovery back inside the fractal here, but I do think there's going to be lots more consolidation to take place, and then we'll see that breakout, and we'll obviously have the time to take advantage of that too. But moving forward, Solana looks good. You can see Solana in an ascending fractal here heading to the upside. And again, it really just comes down to the fact that we hit some sort of support, and we had the buying opportunity to rally out. That was the clear indicator. Some small trades to be made while we wait for the big run to take place. We knew with certainty when we hit price ceiling here, we would short. And we knew with certainty that when we hit support, we would rebound and rally off. And here is that rally. Big run from $194 all the way up to $235. It was textbook. This was an easy bounce. Same thing with XRP. All the cryptos were doing it. It was so tremendously easy to take advantage of. Obviously, we do so on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. This lets you buy long, it lets you sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BYDFI. It's that simple. Trailing stop losses, regular stop losses. I mean, yeah, the sky's the limit with the things that you can do on BYDFI. They have a new user benefit of up to $8,100. I'm going to ask them right after this about new promos that are coming to market. But they also have a demo trading account, which gives you up to, no, sorry, where is it? Why am I having trouble? Here, demo trading account, which allows you to practice trading your skills on the exchange, learn how the exchange works completely free with monopoly money to get familiar with the exchange. And then when you're ready, you can head on over to the live trading account. But aside from that, which I highly recommend you check out, link down in the description, there is user benefits of up to $8,100. But I will keep you guys posted on what's new and what's coming for BYDFI in a second here. But Solana looks good as well. Ethereum is antsy. It's getting ready to pop. You can see bull flag formation here. We knew right from when we confirmed retesting moving average, we'd start to rebound to the upside here. So this is a very easy buy-in opportunity. We rallied up from 3,800 to 46, but now we can expect correction here, just like how we can expect correction on XRP, just like how we could expect some on Solana here if we start to draw something like this. I know that's not as accurate, but it's certainly a possibility that we could start to see it. It's only 2 points of confirmation, but XRP with certainty could see correction. Same thing with Ethereum. That's what I'm gauging on. Big possibilities of that. Otherwise, we breach the price ceiling and we rally out. That is a little more risky. That's a little bit harder to do just given the time period, but it's certainly an option and it's certainly possible. Bitcoin looks good as well. Here was the explosion. I mean, what's crazy is, not that I would, but look at that. I don't know. That's not as accurate, but it's certainly something not to shy away from, because look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour says, hey, this is it. This is it to a T. But then you throw in the fact that we're hitting these. To me, it says, hey, we're going to come down. Solana looks like it could come down. XRP looks like it could come down. Ethereum looks like it could come down. Bitcoin looks like it could come down. So this to me says, hey, short opportunity. Bitcoin being a big one here, I think we do have that potential to short this. We are overbought on Bitcoin, Ethereum as well, nearing overbought. But I do think we are due for some corrections here across the board, some more than others. But, correction nonetheless is what I suspect to see take place because we've been so overbought. A healthy correction. Now, looking at gold here, this is tough. I'm going to have to jump to the monthly charts here to really gauge some sort of markets, but we've just been exploding. I don't have anything really. We're going to have to maybe the 3-month indicator here to see this. We certainly have an uptrend that we were using, and then we started to float above it here. You can see where this breakout took place. There was some sort of indicator like this where we were getting squeezed. We could even draw a support upwards here. We were getting squeezed, and then we broke bullish. Once we had that confirmation, that closure, that was game on $2,000. We've now up 100%. I mean, there's a good chance we're going to come tumbling down, as we typically always do. The last one was back here in the 80s. Then we've been consolidating for quite a long time after the 80s. It's actually nuts. Consolidation, 80s down to 81. Oh, geez. 85. I mean, this is just a couple of years. It wasn't too bad. Like, we didn't actually pass, 689 until 06. Wow, that's actually like way too many years. So it's too hot of a market now that I think about it. There's a good chance what goes up is going to come down. This is the most, I mean, we were overbought back in 2012, you can see here, and it caused a major correction, but we were just nearly as overbought. I mean, you can see the 80s was similar, and the correction was right here in 2011 when people got scared, spooked, put into the markets here. I think we have it for the different reasons now. I think tech is what's driving this rally, not so much something else. I don't think this was, when the Twin Towers, that stuff, the housing market crash, people were like, I don't know what to invest in, so they decided to go to gold. We don't have that spook right now. So I think this, even though we could come down, I really don't think I think it's a new bar is being set with AI, with cloud storage, with all the stuff and all these computer processors needing gold. I think that's what's causing this to come, but who knows? I do think we're very much so overbought. Last time we did this, correction was necessary. So I think that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to get rid of this for the time being. But otherwise, Vong looks okay. S&P looks okay as well. We're just healthy consolidation. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.